G'day viewers, let's have a look at what's in the Riviera line, Exeter to Plymouth and Paignton. So there's a big branch line that goes off to Paignton. Training modules, there is the Riviera line introduction. There is also a training module for the 150 and the 802/1 or /2. And there's a training module for the XC220 if you get the deluxe edition. Pop back in here. Scenarios wise, I've got quite a few because I've got the 220. So this one's for the 220. Take control of this heavily delayed service as you attempt to get to Exeter St David's in treacherous conditions. Limited power. Take over this Class 220 service from Plymouth that's suffering from intermittent power issues. Sounds pretty normal for a 220. Day of the Dispatcher. Take on the role of a station dispatcher at Plymouth stations. That's the paddle boy. Joe. From beaches to banks, the marketing department is looking for promotional art for their trains. Take the Class 802 around some of Devon's most scenic locations and take excellent pictures of the local landscape. So that's a photo mode one. Actually sounds kind of fun. Harvest Market. Halloween is here to celebrate. Deliver a train of revelers to the Harvest Market in Paignton while stopping at stations along the way to carve up some spooky turnip jack-o'-lanterns. Why turnips? What's wrong with pumpkins? Running on fumes. Plymouth to London, but the fuel pumps at your starting depot weren't functioning as you get into Newton Abbot. It would be smart to check your fuel gauge. Take care not to run out and be sure to refill when you arrive at Plymouth. Okay. Grand opening. The new station at Marsh Barton is opening. Drive the first train to the station carrying dignitaries for the opening ceremony. Take part in the ribbon cutting yourself. Wave Wall Rescue. A train has failed at Dawlish Station after being hit by high waves. Recreate this real event and take an empty train from Lyra Depot to retrieve the failed train and then move it out of the way. It's one of those interesting things. Modern trains get hit by waves and they die. HST gets hit by a wave and it just goes, bring it on. But anyway, that's okay. Let's pop back out and have a look at the timetable. So in the route is the 150. And this is a newly built 150 for this route. It is based on the graphics from the old one, but it's been totally redone. It's actually cool. Anybody that doesn't like it after you've driven it, let me know. Class 802 comes with it. Voyager is the deluxe, and everything else I think is a layer. So if we look at our layers, we can bring in the 166 from Great Western Express. There's the 802, the 150. Look, we're getting a 159 apparently. Isn't that interesting? Okay. GWR 43 Castle. So that's the Class 43, the 220, the Paignton Heritage Railway, Free Peak Forest Railway and West Somerset Railway. So you can see some stuff flying around at Paignton. The Totnes Heritage Railway has a Class 33. I haven't actually seen a loco in there. I've only seen carriages. Totnes Heritage Railway Peak AI, West Coast Mainline, Preston and Carlisle. You must ever be there at a particular time. I'll have to find out more about that. Night Riviera, West Coast Mainline, Preston Carlisle. And Rail Tour Class 52 Western Sunrise from the West Somerset Railway. West 52 Western Pilgrim. So here's another one that we don't have yet. So there's a Class 52 coming. From Just Train stuff. That's interesting. So that stuff from their new route. Rail Tour Jubilee. Railhead Treatment Train. Class 66 Aggregates. Class 66 Clay Base. Class 66 Clay Peak. All sorts of stuff from the things. We don't have nuclear yet. Rail Tour Class 40. So that's something else that's coming that we don't own. Rail Tour Flying Scotsman. Ultrasonic Test Train. We don't have that yet. From West Cornwall Local. What are you up to, Rivet? Rail Tour Class 47, GWR Class 43, Static A, Static B from Great Western Express, more stuff from Great Western Express, Preston Carlisle, and more stuff from Preston Carlisle. So, yeah, there's a few layers in there. But the native stuff, the 150, so there is I'm going to say about 70 services for that. There's a lot of short ones though, but there are quite a lot of 1 hour ones as well. So there's probably a pretty good range of services for the 150. I've found the services generally take a little bit longer than they say they do. Then there's the 802, and we've got the /0 and the /1. Not sure if they have different timetables though. So there's depot moves, there's full line moves, so there's a bit of a variation. There's probably 50, yeah, maybe 50 full line moves in there. Might be that many. Let's see if the other one's different. Is it the same timetable? Yeah, it's the same. Actually, I think there's less. Strange. All right. And Scotty, there's just the two rail tour ones and a couple of shunting things. 166, these are layers. So I think these are the same as the 150s, to be honest. No, there's less of them, so they can't be. But if you've got the 166 from Great Western Express, then you'll have some fun with those. There's the Voyager, if you've got Deluxe Edition. So I'm going to say 20 full line runs and a lot of depot and shunting things. And then there's all the other things that layer in for the various rail tours. And the Class 8, the venerable Class 8, has got 4. But it says Part 1, Part 2, Part 5, Part 6. Where are the others? That seems weird. What if we choose a different one? Do we get a different one? No, it's the same. 1, 2, 5, 6. Okay, that's weird. And there's the Class 66, of which you can choose so many. Let's go to DB. These are railhead treatment trains, I think. No, it's an empty clay train. So there's a little bit of freight on here. Aggregates. Yep, good to see some freight on the route. That makes me happy. All right, that's about it for the... let's look at the 47. What does the 47 get? 2 rail tours. Okay. Are they the same rail tours that Scotty gets? Let's have a look. No, it's Jub. We want Scotty. No. No, they're actually different. Okay, good. So there's more rail tour stuff. Goodo. What about the 47-4? Is that the same rail tour? Let's pick Shap. That's the same too. Yep. So it's just substituting in for those. What about the Jubilee? What does it get? Peak Forest Jub. There's a lot of shorties at Paignton. Okay, just Paignton run around. So you can muck around at Paignton. I actually mucked around at the South Devon Railway, which is at Totnes, in another video I've done. So that's about it for the route. Actually, no, let's have a look. Let's go and Spawn. Spawn. Do you remember Spawn? I liked Spawn. Alrighty, we are at the depot, so we can have a bit of a look. And this, I assume, is Exeter St David's. Very good. And if we have a look at the map, a lot of places do have jumpy points. So they're relatively conveniently placed jumpy points. Let's go to Paignton, for example, at the bottom of the branch down here. We should be able to find Paignton somewhere around here. There's a bit of a yard down here and a bit of a steam railway. Let's jump to Paignton. So there's lots of jumpy points around. Not everywhere is served by jumpy points, actually. For example, the South Devon Railway doesn't have a jumpy point. You have to go to Totnes and walk down the track. Why did I come to Paignton for? Well, I haven't collected all the collectibles at Paignton. So there's cannons. Yep. Fire extinguishers. Hard hat stacking. Looking for a route map. Because that's all that's left is a route map. Don't ride on the platform. Oh, look what I can do with her. This is going to be funny. Whee! Don't do this, boys and girls. I'm looking for a route map. There's one. Boop. There we go. And there's another fire extinguisher over here, but that's the 4 collectibles. More hardy hats. And here's the steam railway down here at Paignton. With this little unit sitting here that you can muck around with if you want to. So there's a bit of imagination going into this route, which is good to see. It is fun. What are you reading? The train times. Surprise. Are there any collectibles on the Paignton side? Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, route map. No. Lost. Okay. With an AI voice? I don't think so. Not a fan of AI stuff. Bring on the humans, I say. It's an illusion. Keep staring, you'll see it. No, then you need glasses. That's funny. This is not a placeholder advert. They would have had to put that there because the beta testers would have been going, oh, it's blank textures. Anyway, that's all good. So that's the introduction to the route from Exeter to Plymouth and Paignton. Cool. That's it for this one, and if you've got any questions about the route, chuck them down below, and I'll see what I can do to help you out. Enjoy yourselves. Bye now. Oh, like and subscribe. Very important. Do it.
We played a game.